And certainly as vaccines come and we start turning the dial up, I have no doubt in my mind the customer response coming to Starbucks is immediate because we have seen it as we open up limited seating.
Starbucks CEO Kevin Johnson says customers will flock back to stores once the health crisis eases, and when they do, the Starbucks experience could be a bit different. The company is building walk-through locations, a metro twist on the suburban drive-through. At these new to-go locations, orders will primarily be placed digitally and paid for ahead of time. Johnson explained the concept in an interview with Reuters ahead of the company's biennial investor day.
In sort of suburban areas, the complement of having a cafe where customers can go sit down as well as a drive-through has really opened up the kinds of experiences that customers are seeking. But what we're trying to do is build the equivalent of a drive-through in a dense metropolitan area, which I think of it as a walk-through. And so Starbucks Pickup is a walk-through store. We call it Starbucks Now in China. And in these dense metropolitan areas, what we envision is that for every Starbucks pickup store we have, that within a 3 to 5 minute walk will be a Starbucks with a traditional cafe that you can go sit in and enjoy your beverage and meet with a colleague or a friend or a family member.
In mainland China, the chain's fastest growing market, the Starbucks Now stores will make up 10% of the 600 stores it plans to open there in the next year. Starbucks is among several big restaurant chains expected to become even larger after the pandemic as they capitalize on drive-through pickup delivery and their hefty corporate financial cushions. Altogether, Starbucks expects to grow nearly 70% to 55,000 locations globally over the next decade. For future growth, Johnson said he is leaning on artificial intelligence, a suite of products Starbucks calls Deep Brew, to give store managers an edge in how they run their locations. The technology can create staff schedules and automate inventory management. Starbucks is also using AI to assess local COVID-19 cases, customer preferences, and employee sentiment in order to recommend, on a store-by-store basis, whether and how to slowly reopen locations.